guys, welcome to another episode of Nittani Draws. I'm Nittani, and today I'm coming at you with a really fun hashtag challenge event with the Creative Arts collaboration. It's going to get really dark here in just a second. I'm using my sketch paper that I did the entire sketch inside my mini sketchbook, which I keep with me at work, and then I scanned it all in and I blew it up really big, and then I printed it out and then moved it onto my Bristol so that I could use my markers and all of the crazy things that I throw into it later, because honestly I just like to work a little bit bigger than that. So what I did is I scanned it in, I printed it out, and then I moved it over onto the other paper, so it got dark. This piece is for the Creative Arts collaboration, which I've done a few of these in the past, and they do a monthly hashtag event where it's something that is like pop culture relevant or relevant to the season and things like that. So this one is love art, hashtag love art, and I ramen break. I decided that I wanted to have a cute little girl doing like a selfie heart thing. I've had this concept in my head for a really long time. I really wanted to do something with like Harley Quinn doing this back when the Harley Quinn announcement photos leaked like 2 years ago for the Suicide Squad movie, and I never actually did it. And so I was like, and I don't know, it just came back to me for the love art hashtag, and I sketched the hands, and I was like, holy shit, these are the nicest hands I've literally ever drawn in my entire life. I have to use them. So I used them. You guys know, if you've watched my channel before, if not, welcome, that I have serious issues with hands, and it's one of the things that I've been practicing this year in my sketchbook already, and there will be another sketchbook video coming out pretty soon because I've been doing a lot of practice, and I'm also taking part in the 30-day sketchbook challenge, which is adapted from the 7-day sketchbook challenge because I am not a sketchbooker. I don't usually use my sketchbook. I literally am the worst sketchbook user ever. So this is getting into the practice of actually using a sketchbook at all. Someday, when I'm a grown-up artist and I've achieved greatness, I may try the 7-day sketchbook challenge, but I just don't think I'm ready for it yet. So for now, I'm doing a 30-day sketchbook challenge. I started it on February 6th, so I will finish it on March 8th, and then I will try to post a video of it, and if I don't, you guys can call me out and be like, hey, where's that video I talked about? Because I don't know. I tend to forget things like that. So I sketched this originally in that little sketchbook that I'm working on for the 30-day sketchbook challenge, and I was like, oh my god, these hands are amazing, I should use them, and so I'm using them now, and I put them into this drawing, and I think the hands are maybe just a little bit small for the face, but I'm not really honestly sure. So if that's what's wrong with it, then cool. At least then I noticed it, but I'm not really sure what it is that's up with it. So I don't know, I'm just kind of chilling with it, and I was really happy with it when I drew it, and then of course, as artists are wont to do, we stare at it until we hate it, because the torture of being an artist. So yeah, and I decided I would just say screw it and post it anyway, even though it's not perfect. I don't know if you guys have ever watched Jake Parker on YouTube before. If not, you really should. He has this saying, not completed, but like produced or something, not perfect. And like, or no, maybe it's not produced, maybe it's like finished. Yeah, it's finished, not perfect. And so it's this mantra that he says you should utilize in order to, like, if you want to go do something, just go do it. Like, don't get bogged down by the details of whether or not it's good. Do it anyway. Which is kind of like a summary of my entire art career, where I'm like, I have no idea how to draw a nose. Fuck it. We'll make it look like a nose, and then we'll come back later after some more practice and we'll make the nose look better. So that's kind of been my mantra, and yeah, I'll get it down. Someday I'll be a great artist, but for now I'm okay with just being an artist. So the drawing I did with Copic markers. I didn't use very many colors. I did a very reduced palette for this, which I'm really happy with. I used the E00 for the skin tone. I used hazelnut for the shade on the skin. I used, I think it was coral for her lips and her eyeshadow and her nail polish. And then I used a medium gray, I think it's C7 that I used for that. And BG72 for her eyes. It's probably prawn or something like that for the shading on the lips. But yeah, I didn't use a whole ton of colors, which I'm really enjoying right now. It's helping me get everything together. Anyway, here is the completed picture. I am actually really, really happy with how the coloring turned out. It's a little bit simplistic, but I love it, and it's working really well for me lately. Anyway, guys, if you like what you saw here today, make sure to hit that like button, get your bell notification set up, and subscribe to see more time-lapse drawings, reviews, and tutorials. Head over to knitnews.com where you can find my blog with all sorts of resources for artists and YouTubers, as well as my shop where you can get prints, stickers, postcards, and originals. I update the shop every Friday night with new merch, so stay tuned to see what new stuff is coming out. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!